ASMR. Hello. Okay, so if you know me, you know how important it is to me that everyone knows how to make food that they're excited about. So I'm gonna take you along on this journey on how to make a sandwich, but like a really, really good one, okay? So first, pro tip 1, my grocery store sells these semi-made, like baked baguettes that you can just like put them in the oven for 10 minutes when you get home, and then they're like fresh baguettes. Always get something like this if you can, because the freshness of the bread is really gonna like make the sandwich really pop. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my baguettes in the oven, and then we're gonna get started on the ingredients. This sandwich, I love it because it uses seasonal fruit, so you can make it year-round and change out whatever fruit you're using. Today we're using pears. I made it like 3 weeks ago using peaches. Like, just the magic of shopping seasonally. So first, I get prosciutto. The cheese, I use a brie cheese. It does not matter. We'll try to get the wheel. Don't get just like the creme de brie. It's not going to be the same. Look at that, how beautiful this big old wheel of cheese is. So a fact about brie cheese is that it's a soft cheese, but you can eat the rind. You can't eat the rind on every soft cheese. You can for brie. So we're just gonna cut it. I cut it in half, and now I'm cutting like big old strips, and then you're gonna cut the strips into thirds for this sandwich. One thing about me, brie is my favorite cheese, and I will find a way to put it in quite literally any recipe. So again, this doesn't have to be brie. This sandwich actually goes really well with fresh mozzarella as well, or a burrata if you're feeling fancy. But this is just the kind of cheese that speaks to me. You don't need to use the whole wheel of cheese, especially if you're just making it for yourself. I'm gonna make the whole wheel of cheese because I'm making sandwiches for my whole family. Actually, I lied, I didn't even use the whole wheel. There's like a baby amount of cheese left. A little treat for later. Now you're gonna cut your fruit. And I know, knife skills are scary. I'm not good at them either. It's okay. Be gentle with it. Also, it doesn't have to be like small. You can make you can just make big chunks and spread them out, or like dice them in a certain way. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Daddy Cool Kid, you wanna say hi to the video?
Hello everyone.
Okay, make sure you're getting all the seeds out, because the seeds contain cyanide. That's not good for you. So, yeah, don't put any seeds in your sandwich. Pro tip. I also cut off this little like butt part of the pear. I don't know what it's technically called, but I don't like it. Another pro tip, you don't need to put a whole pear or peach in your sandwich. So you can go ahead and just eat this other half. It's a great little snack for while you're cooking. Now we're gonna move on to your vegetable. I'm using arugula for this. And here is my pivotal greens lesson. Do not put dry greens in your sandwich, okay? What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna make a little salad with the greens. Just a little bit of olive oil, a little salt and pepper, and that's what you're gonna put in your sandwich. So I'm gonna take the arugula, put like a handful in there. Some olive oil, salt, and pepper. I'm just gonna toss it around till everything is well seasoned and well olive oiled. Once everything's well coated combined, set that aside again. And now it's time to build your sandwich. Okay, so you're gonna take your bread out of the oven, and now the packaging on that bread said to not cut into it, and you gotta let it rest for a few minutes. They're lying to you. You gotta cut it right now, because it's gonna melt the butter and make it so yummy and gooey. If I could get like an angle on it. Oh my goodness. It is hot though, so be careful. My other top tier recommendation to you is this honey butter. It is so yummy and so delicious, and it adds like a little something to your sandwich. So So you can use the honey butter if you like. If you don't like honey though, normal butter's fine. The honey butter, it's Downey's honey butter. So good. Buy it. Don't. They're not paying me to say that. After you put your butter, you're going to want to put the cheese on the sandwich. And then you're going to pop this bad boy in the air fryer until the cheese just gets like a little bit gooey. Alright, so now that they're out of the air fryer, it's time to assemble your sandwich. So you're going to do, the brie's already on there. You already toasted it up. You're going to take the prosciutto. I'm going to layer it on generously. After you put the prosciutto on, you're going to want to put on the pears. And then top it off with your arugula salad. And I like to slice it in half. And voila, you have your sandwich. Review.
Delicious.
Okay.